3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the featherweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by CPI, Mexi Goods, and Rejuvenating. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Big Mark Reyes. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is training out of X-Fit Combat Sports and Squirrel Muay Thai by way of Highland. He weighed 135 pounds. His record, 2 wins, 3 losses, with both wins coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Christian Doering. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in gray. He is training out of Team Oyama in Irvine by way of Santa Ana. He weighed 136 pounds. His record, 2 wins with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Zayn Patel. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the featherweight division.
All right, gents, we are in for a great fight here. So stoked to have you joining us. We, again, have a special guest. Rios, you're going to walk us through this, and let's just tell you right here, right now, if you're looking at this and you're seeing this happen unfold right before your eyes, and you're seeing this takedown happen.
Oh, okay.
Bam!
Let's right to it.
And he's right into a guillotine.
Right to a guillotine.
Now, this could be bad, John.
Is it deep?
Well, John, what does he need to do in order to secure a better transition, if not a guillotine from here?
Ben Ship, it looked like he was going for a shoulder crunch there, but he was flat on his back, so a little bit difficult to get that. Not impossible, but I like the transition he's making. Now going for a triangle choke, but he's getting lifted. Yeah, he needs to underhook that leg so he can't be lifted. He's starting to lock this thing up, though. If he can underhook the leg, otherwise he's going to get slammed again. Yeah, there he goes. Underhook the leg. This one might be over. Slips out, though.
Out of it.
Nicely done. Still in danger.
One more time, John. Doesn't quite have a hold on it, and they're back up on their feet.
Let's go.
So when I said it was going to be a good fight, I happen to know that about these boys.
The energy is up. They're ready.
Absolutely. Yep. And that was just the first minute of action. We're back to throwing hands here. Nice shot in again.
Takedown.
Does get it, but look, watch how he's going to try to build back up. He looked for a switch here and still goes right back into it. Now, when you get that switch position, you're looking to try to reverse Uno them. He does do it, and now he's going to look to try and take the back here. But, man, for a split second, John, was wrist riding very nicely there for a split second, peppering it out, maybe looking to get him to give up that neck exposure.
Yeah, I like the way he did have the long hook, short hook there for a second. That could be a better way to help write it out, but nicely done, turning. Good for the high kick. He got hit in the eye, maybe an eye poke accidental. The ref didn't see it, though. They're going to keep it going.
He's ready to go. He's right back at it.
Rios, does it change the atmosphere to be here rather than watching a fight on TV?
100%. 100%. You're more invested. Like you feel like you're a part of you can feel the energy in the air, opposed to being on your couch at home.
Low blow. Yeah, they gotta,
I never want that.
That's
one thing I never want.
That's no good.
Nobody ever wants that.
Yes.
I had some quality times talking with you and your family, and that was great. We found out that your daughter ain't scared of any of this, despite what might have been said earlier. She was like, no. I wasn't scared. I was concerned for them. This is one of the biggest areas we get concerned as fellow dudes looking around and saying, oh, man, that's a low blow. We don't wish that upon anybody here. But they get right back to action, so he's still doing well. Zayn's going to go right back to work. Zayn, of course, has that nice little gray on the top part of the black shorts. Nice pop there.
These level changes, too, are what's makes it harder to see these coming. Yep.
Christian got caught.
Good kick.
Christian came ready, though.
Absolutely.
Nice
Christian
right.
Came ready.
So a lot of the times you're going to see these guys try to push the other toward the cage. It's a little bit of that control that you get from it. So a lot of times we're looking at who's pushing the action, who's getting the most responses here. Are you being a reactionary fighter? And if you are, how are you countering when you're on your back foot? So a lot of this is going to be very interesting to see how it scores. And right now you see him shaking it off like, no, you didn't connect to anything because I did block that shot. A very good first round, John. Any thoughts on maybe how to score any part of that?
I mean, that one was up, down, and all around. I mean, that was a tough one. I would not want to be a judge, for sure.
It is a little interesting to get that vibe. But nonetheless, you know, when you're watching this and you do see it up close, like, how much do you feel you learn about the fighters when you're here as a storyteller yourself, sir?
Well, so as the fighters go back to the corners, you're hearing the coaches and the teams talk back and forth, and you're seeing the eyes of the fighter, and you're getting to see the exhaustion, the breaths that they're taking. And it's a movie playing out. It's a story playing out that you get to see. And like I said, I'm not going to miss one of these again. It's totally different. But you get to see, like, the fighter, like, you see, like, okay, his energy's up. Yeah. Oh, now he's coming out second round. He's exhausted. Or he is conditioning.
And what I like to tell people from the story side is they might come in exhausted, but they know they got to go do that round. And so sometimes you see a resiliency. It's part of the story. It's a movie that you're somehow a part of. And I feel like that's part of the magic that we have here that other sports don't always have. Sometimes there's just a winner and a loser in a sport.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they're trying to tell you, like, this golf game is beautiful. You go, sure. Ooh. This is very tough to live through, though.
Right.
Coming out swinging right off the bat, start a second round. And, they're playing for keeps here. Really, no one's being overly cautious anymore. Looking to take the back.
Now, Zayn kind of blocking that other hip from rotating at all. So a lot of times if you can control that hip, it controls their ability to move. In this particular case, Christian found an angle, gets up, now is using that cage to try and switch around.
Yeah, and he was blocking the knees, but also keeping the hips away from him, and that also allowed him that space to get that right underhook back between him, and now he could face his opponent. He does, I believe, does Zayn have double unders? What is?
For sure he has the right underhook.
Yep.
But
they separate, so.
Decides I don't want it anyways, John, so who cares?
Yep, and you can see. Exactly. Oh, nice 1-2, and then high kick. Good head movement.
Great head control there. Now.
He's going high elbow. Yeah, it's still hard unless you're on that far hip.
Pulls it right out.
But it was a good impulse.
Going for this triangle again. He's got it over the shoulder to see if he can lock it up.
Christian is game for this last second fight, taking the fight late.
He's starting to lock it.
On. Now,
good angles going on the arm bar.
The arm is here.
Yep. If he can extend the hips, as long as the elbow doesn't slip out, he might get this. He does not want to get stacked, though. He doesn't want his knees to come to his face.
He finds the angle and now is going to continue just looking for the back, but Christian builds all the way back using the fence again, looks to try and switch, doesn't quite get it in. And I mean, this is where you find the exhaustion setting in.
Right.
Because this time you have that grip on that one leg and you're trying to suck it back in while angling him up.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing here. This is like John Smith style high crotch where he's got his eye on his own biceps. So that way, it's when your head gets pushed through that hole of your arms, that's where he can really stress you out. And here, it looks like that's starting to happen. Yeah. So this can be exhausting. Works it out though. Gets to the back body lock.
Suplexing. He was thinking about it. He was trying to go Brock Lesnar there for a split second. Thought better of it.
And he puts in that grapevine for a second.
And then this is where you can start to build up some of your points. Like the foot stomps are one thing, but getting in those knees, they start to like weaken part of that leg.
I can't imagine.
I think that there's a Kimura attempt here on that far arm.
On that, John.
Yeah, hard to see the angle, but he's going to turn that into a switch. And a counter Kimura.
What?
Man, and this one in the close guard is very finishable and it's very difficult to roll out of. So
that was very sneaky.
Yeah, if he can make a 90-degree angle get perpendicular, he can absolutely finish this. It's very strong.
By the way, this is my favorite John of all the Johns. The one that tells you, no, don't worry. It's super exciting, and here's why. Because legitimately to us jiu-jitsu nerds, this is the stuff that doesn't happen all the time, and when it does, we're literally being like, he can finish. And then a split second later, you find he doesn't have the time. He doesn't have the sweep. He doesn't have this. But in that particular case, an incredible read. Just think of the wherewithal you have to be put in a Kimura and then look at somebody and say, bet.
Yeah.
I got you now.
Exactly. It's so many variables
Yep.
that someone who's a fan like me, who's not actually in the ring at train, that we don't know about, but hearing you guys talk about it is just like, shoot, there's so many things to think about,
Yeah.
dude. Like so many variables.
And what's great for our particular appreciation for our matchmaker, for both these athletes is, and John will probably be the first to attest to this, it's great when you see them have similar skill sets. And it's close.
Fun.
Because they're both going for switches.
Yeah.
They're both going for those Kimuras. And even on the striking, it's not super far off. But
Yeah.
the point where somebody's trying to hit that triangle on you and they escape well, it's just finding a really good person to really test your game out. And that's
super
what
exciting.
so many of these guys are trying to
Special
do.
shout out to the matchmaker.
Yeah, Heather is one of the best
All
in the business. She's incredible.
Every fight has been a contested.
Yep.
Like, it's a contested fight. It's not a just shoe in.
Yeah. Oh,
nice.
catching that kick and throwing a right hand. Nice level change here to get a locked hands double.
Wow.
Oh, thinking about that chest wrap to counter, but couldn't make it work. Now trying to build up base, looking to, yeah, and he's using that, he's trying to use that shin, but needs to get him off of his back here. That body lock.
Foot stomps.
Yeah, the foot stomps they'll make you. It's hard to concentrate on things and getting your feet stomped on.
I can't imagine.
The other part of that is sometimes it looks like they're not doing a ton, but they know it's early in the round, so they don't want to commit to something where they're going to lose it and still have 2 minutes to try and fight back. They know they have a position. They don't mind waiting for 20 seconds so that when they make their calculated next move, they're not going to lose position. Go right ahead, John.
He's looking for this triangle again. That's why he's pushing that arm away. He's trying to get his left foot around the arm and up to the shoulder.
And this is kind of demoralizing when you're trying to pass and you just keep ending up in a triangle. Like, it really does make you think, like, how do I get past this person? And sometimes it's almost like you have to trick the triangle and then utilize that momentum to take the back. And here, he's in on at least approaching the back. It's going to be very difficult. He's got to get him down first and then start working from there. Thus, those knees to the side of that thigh, just trying to break him down a little bit.
Right.
This is the final round. Still just a little bit under a minute and a half to go. And a single leg with a Kimura counter is what's going on right now. It looks like a banded ship.
Match right here, man.
Yeah.
It's been a great back and forth. And you know what's great is you can tell that as a fan. John and I can tell that as people who train, and we say it's close.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to be a big, big, heavy lift for the judges if it goes that far right now. But John, tell me what's happening.
Yeah.
I was going to call it. I
learned
it. I was going to call it Kimura.
Yeah, when he gets it around,
Let's go.
Nice to go.
Did he use it back?
Gets
Uses
pulled
it
down,
to pull
though.
down, yep.
Spins trying to spin within the back control to face him, then just be in close guard as opposed to having your back taken, which is
He's close. I mean, John,
attempt.
if he goes
Does he have it? This might be locked in.
Seconds. It is
the hand fighting. Yes,
close.
good hand fighting. Excellent.
But look, he slipped it on the other side.
He needs
now.
to get his back to the mat here. Or he can turn all the way around. But if he does this, he should keep spinning. He does not want to stop belly down like this and
leave that neck exposed for too long. 18 seconds.
Yeah,
that's basically
he needs to. He pulled it down. He pulled it down. This is it.
If he can get his hips up and out and over, he can at least turn back in. But like at this point, you are losing all of your energy and momentum. And John, that is a statement for Zayn to end this fight on.
Yeah,
that is a great fight.
Beautiful fight.
You know what, gentlemen? Carry on the conversation.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go talk to whoever won. I'll see you guys back in a few seconds.
You go do your thing. You go do your thing, buddy.
Thank you, Raph.
That was an amazing match.
That was right.
An amazing match.
I love it.
Much respect to both of those fighters for putting it out there like that.
Yeah, they're having like a little powwow right now because that was they both put it on the line. They had a ton of energy in it, it made for an exciting fight, and it was close. It was not like a blowout. Yeah.
Last second.
Super cool.
Fighting off the choke, the rear naked, and spinning out of it.
So difficult too.
Oh my goodness.
And especially this is at the end. This is like 3 rounds in. They're both tired and they're still fighting, and still have quite a bit of energy. It's so cool to see.
And as tired as they are, they still manage to show each other respect. That's what I love about this.
That is so great.
And for my son and my daughter to see that, like that was one thing my daughter was surprised by. It was like, oh, they're so nice to each other after.
Yes.
Like yes. It's a sport. These guys are professionals.
Now we got Jim Fitzgerald, the announcer. He's walking back in right now. He's probably got the decision, so
It's a close one.
Yeah, it's a close one. I'll be curious to see how this one goes. We'll throw it to him, and then Raph is going to interview the winner. And then after that, I want to talk to you a little bit more about your podcast, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Great insight, though. Just being like a fan that doesn't train, which is the majority of fans that watch MMA, you're really keen on the details and like knowing when one person, even if it's like kind of a little convoluted and not so clear, you're doing great with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our scorecards. We have our decision. All 3 judges cage side scored about 29 to 28 in favor of our winner by unanimous decision, the blue corner, Christian Doering.
Wow. Are you surprised by that?
It was so close. Just because the last round went to Zayn, but let's cut back to Raph for the interview.
Really fun fight. It went everywhere, man. You were trying to give us a finish, but you had a game dance partner in this fight. What is the feeling right now?
Man, he's a great opponent. I'm humbled to share the octagon with him. He really got out of me today and made me work for it. I want to say thank you to my coach, Cody Sessions, my training partners, Nate, Jason Granado, Ryo Cantora, my beautiful family watching me, and thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And shout out to my barber.
This is a smart man. You want to stay fresh at all times. I have to ask this. Because that fight was going everywhere, I saw you trying to shoot up like submissions. You were trying to get that with every fiber of your being. What did you think was the difference maker for you tonight?
Man, he was strong in the wrestling. He felt stronger than I anticipated. I did more damage on the feet. I think that's what got me the win. Landed a lot of head kicks, a lot of punches. My body language was just better overall. I think that's what got me the win.
Absolutely. I want to ask this. What's coming up next for you, Sue? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be?
It just depends, man. My coach is leaving Cali pretty soon, so I'm going to be doing the gyms. But once that's all settled, I'll be back.
All the more reason to celebrate tonight, so you guys enjoy this win. Congratulations to you and your team. And any last shout-outs, sir?
No, just thank you for everybody to come and support.
Hey man, congratulations. A very, very fun fight. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Christian Doering.
Nice. Yeah, nicely done. Super cool. Now, as I was saying before, just for the people at home that are watching, can you, so you have quite a...